Okay, we're here at the Harley-Davidson Thunder Road store for the official press release of the Ride for Cancer, the prostate ride for cancer coming up. And with me is Martin Bakht, who's been with Lisa Porter, Dr. Lisa Porter, world-renowned research scientist when it comes to cancer. Martin, tell us your story. You were a student in Korea, and I guess you became familiar with Dr. Lisa Porter's work.
Yeah, thank you for coming here. And I should say that when I was in Korea, I've been working specifically on prostate cancer imaging. And also I've been interested in resistance of prostate cancer to the conventional therapies. And I noticed that in Canada, in Windsor, a professor is specifically working on a protein which causes resistance to cancer therapy. So we started talking, collaboration, and before my arrival to Canada, Korean and Dr. Porter had some conversation, and we had the feeling that it might be a viable approach to study her protein of interest in prostate cancer. So in 2016, I moved from Seoul National University in Korea to Windsor. And right now we are working on a very aggressive sort of prostate cancer, and hopefully we can develop new therapy and new approach for imaging this sort of cancer. Now,
Dr. Porter in her address earlier was saying cancer is very smart, isn't it? It knows how to change its identity.
Yeah, I'd like to tell you some statistics about prostate cancer.
Sure.
Since 2001, we had constant decline in the incidence and mortality of prostate cancer. It's because of two main things. First of all, it's because of the early screening and increasing awareness and this sort of campaigns, which right now we are involved in that. The second reason which could be contributing to this issue could be new drugs, which are more potent, they are capable to suppress prostate cancer. But the problem is, after a period of time, be exposed to these drugs, cancers find new ways to resist against them. In my case, I'm studying an aggressive sort of prostate cancer, which we call that neuroendocrine prostate, which it has the loss of generic and original character of prostate cells, and it shows different characters, which ends up to resistant to conventional therapies.
Okay. So it's important for men of all ages to have regular screenings. What is your thought on the PSA test?
Right now, it is one of the controversial topics, PSA. However, this is one of the most available options, and there is no harm to follow up PSA, while we should be cautious about its disadvantages.
Right.
What I want to say is that we should be aware of the risk factors of prostate cancer. We know that people who are using a diet which is high fat and low fiber are more susceptible for development of prostate cancer, or people with genetic background, and also people who are older, who are above 50 or specifically above 65 are more susceptible. So constant monitoring could be really impactful to manage prostate cancer.
So early screening is very important, but unlike women who are more apt to go for the breast screening, men are a little more reluctant to go for their annual physical to have prostate, and yet therein lies one of the problems, right?
Yeah, this is one of the things which we should talk about it. We had really great achievements and movements for women, but I think that men also should be open to this kind of conversation, because part of prostate cancer screening is kind of rectal exam. Some people are shy to talk about it. I think that this kind of campaigns is a good environment to talk about this kind of things.
Well, listen, welcome to Canada, and thank you for bringing your research to in alignment with Dr. Porter's, and hopefully, so when will we soon be talking to Dr. Martin?
Maybe 2 more years. I also appreciate you. I also appreciate for giving me the opportunity for being here, and also the a scholarship, Trillium Award, which support me for my study.
Good for you. Congratulations.